super thanks shout outs go to @MichaelVanKurt3576. Support each and every video. Definitely appreciate it. Then we have @AndrewMagro7703. Appreciate the super thanks in the last video. And we have @GaryLewis2320. Appreciate the super thanks and the cool comment. Those that do support, I truly do appreciate it. Now on to today's video. All right, pitch black outside, been working all day. Got a call that our order came in, so we're here to grab it.
What?
Hey.
It's like record time, sir.
Yes, considering all the traffic.
Ow. So, we put the bill of PC right here. Ow.
Perfect.
Inside a box, inside a box.
Great.
You want me to take it out of the box?
Yeah, I only need one box.
So that means when you go shopping, it's like a whole event to go shopping. You can't just like, hey, it's a good pair of shoes. Planning it out and all that. Yeah, it's not fun. Plus all the sales. I don't get that because. Okay. My pocket knife here. I know I have one. Put that there. Slide that back way out there. Haha. Voila.
There we go.
Before we run into ourselves over. I'm like, hey, I'll knock that bad boy out too.
Took them a long time to ship it, huh? No, I'll do an unboxing at home. It's hard to do them here. But we'll get this thing home and we'll get it unboxed. All right, welcome back. So we are at home now. Picked up the big rock, which you should have seen a clip of that. Got the call. Let's get this thing out of the box. Hopefully. They're doing these cards a lot. Big rock, crew cab. I don't know what. I guess you scan it. Scan it for the quick start guide. It's something new Horizon's been doing. You can put a little key tag deal on it. They're doing for their quick start guides now. Required assembly guide. So it looks like the tires don't come on it. So you got to put the tires on. Good thing I don't have a wrench with me. Controller is literally just zip tied to the side of the box now. Not in a box anymore. Then they are giving you batteries for the controller. Looks like it's got a speed pinion in here. And there's the diff shims that they send. Arrma sends with everything ever since they released that EXB crate and roller and it had diff issues. They've been sending these shim kits telling you before you run it, when you open this up, to check your diffs, that they're going to need to be shimmed before you even run it. And then our toolkit, which we're going to need today because I didn't bring any tools. Speed pinion. Looks like there's no Loctite on that grub screw, so, and no Loctite in the bag. And then shock pistons to change up your shocks depending on your weather and where you live. But definitely shipping the tires separately. And it is zip tied to the chassis. So I am going to have to get some tools so that I can cut the zip ties and get this thing taken out, but we can unwrap it. Mirrors are hanging off. They're folded in. which I imagine these mirrors are going to get pretty damaged. The light buckets look really cool on the front, on the body. No body clips in the front, just body pins in the back. And I believe it slides forward, yes. Body is really heavy. And this tab that latches in is really soft. Oh, that's funny. It's got the bumper up here, but there's no screws attached to it at all. Doesn't go through the bumper at all. You would think that they would attach that. You would think that this thing would be attached to the body. It's got the holes, so looks like they repurposed that for something else. That I can see definitely snapping off. Not only snapping off, I can see it doing this. Look at that. Look how flimsy that is. It's just kind of pushed down underneath the front. You think that that would have been bolted up to this whole reinforcement somewhere. Such a nice body, but then not to integrate the impact bumper with the body? Huh. That's strange. They got a red tag on this thing now. Power needs power. Power needs power. Well, that's a statement right there. 6S. Before you blast. And then it's got a QR code on this as well. Before you blast. I guess it's asking you to scan it? Huh. Definitely unique. See how easy this body is to get back on. So that slips in there. That locks on pretty easy. The body does feel really good. I'm just not sure about that whole bumper support. But we're gonna go ahead and get some tools and cut this thing out of the box. We'll be right back, and then we'll scan those QR codes and see what they're asking us to do this time. We'll be right back. All right, went and grabbed some tools. We're gonna get this thing cut off. My head's been spinning about that bumper deal ever since the 4S Mojave and the little body situation I had with that thing. But this body is stuck in here. No amount of force is getting this out. And if I had a lipo fire right now, I wouldn't be able to get this out. That came up. There we go. That popped loose. Look at this, 3-pound hammer and a punch. And it's still not all the way out. That one came out. I'm really paying attention to Arrma's bodies lately. I don't know if anybody's done videos on the new Big Rock yet, other than videos that you know, are promotion ones, I guess you would say. But I figure I'll flip this throw some tires on. How's that? Let's do that first. Before I start, I want to zoom in and show you guys what I'm seeing with the body. And it might be okay. You know, I don't know. I just see things that are not normal, I guess you would say. And just trying to point them out. Good or bad, I don't know. I just noticed that it's really, really flimsy in the front. So the glue looks really nice on these wheels. They are firm, soft in the center, like they're gonna balloon, stiff sidewall. They are oily, which is telling me they still have that what do you call it? That mold release agent on the wheels. The nuts are on the wheels. They did not vibrate out from shipping, which is a good thing. I do like all the black. They don't look directional. So, oh, that's way in there. That is in there for the nut. Let me grab a tool. They're giving us both the little wrench and the big wrench on the big rock. So let's see. Oh, it's falling off the table. So we can't blame Arrma for the wheels coming off, because we are putting them on this Johnny. Wonder if I should check all his hardware. I'm definitely going to check the motor mount hardware for Loctite. You know, we got to do that. Me and the fire team suffered from motor mount screws coming loose. I mean, the body feels really good. I wish the roof sliders, I mean, they're inset into the body, so you're still going to mess up the body on the roof line. It does look like it has a place to drill out and maybe put some roof lights on that roll bar. I didn't even look. Does this thing just have buckets, or does it have lights? We'll check that out real quick too. There we go. That one fit nice and tight. And make sure that you put the nut the right direction, where the lock goes towards the wheel. That don't even feel right. Yeah, that's going in. And you'll feel the nut grabbing, digging into the wheels. That's pretty much where you want to stop. When you feel these little teeth bite into the wheel. They definitely are in there. Why has it got a tow hitch thing, fifth wheel plate, in the bed? That's unique. Let's flip this Johnny upside down. I'm just going to take out one of these screws. Did that go into plastic? That's what it felt like. Yeah, these are the two plastic ones. I need to take out one of the three that are in line. Yeah, that's loose. Oh, that's got some Loctite on it. That ain't going nowhere. That one's got Loctite too, nice and tight. Yep, feels like they put Loctite into the motor screws, so definitely heat them up before you try taking them out. Yeah, everything seems like it's tight, which is a good thing. Wheels are sloppy. Oh, this has got droop screws. This one has droop screws and they're all the way in. That one's not touching. That one's touching. That one is not touching. So make sure you adjust your droop screws, because, and I'm going to tell you, if these droop screws, you hit this arm, what's going to happen is it's going to want to snap the arm. There we go. And that's what I don't like about this style droop screw, is if you land funny, it will break the arm. So hopefully we don't have that. There we go. The front's not touching either. So I'll get around to doing that. You can see the big cutout for the center spur. There is a hole there, and there's some holes here for optional parts, because it doesn't look like you can flip the motor mount around. It doesn't have the big 3 holes on the other side. So this motor mount you cannot flip on this chassis. But let me see if, I don't know if I got this on the camera correct. So there are light buckets, but no LEDs in them. And I don't even see a spot for, oh, maybe there is a spot for LED. But let's check this Johnny one more time. So this is what I'm talking about, is this deal right here. Look at this. This is pretty flimsy. That I felt should be attached, and even because it's not attached, this is real flimsy. And it does have a stop on how far it can go in, but I feel this might become an issue. And I guess it would only be an issue if the rear pins started breaking off, I guess, maybe. I do like the support in the center for roof landings, but I do wish that these roof sliders were taller and they would protect this edge. Right now they're pretty flush with the roof, so I feel you're going to damage the roof even with these roof sliders in here. And I don't even know if they're roof sliders as they are washers to support the roof impact for the cage. And it's not tied. Like, there's a whole outer cage, then there's this inner support, then there's a separate front support and a separate rear support. And it looks like these channels might slip in. Yeah, it's got the cutouts, so this slips into the side. Oh, these are real flimsy. Look how flimsy that is. Oh my God. These sides are flimsy, but I'm sure when you have the body on, because it slips into this, it's gonna make that a lot stronger. But that's interesting. Fan wire, program wire is just sticking up here. I don't like that. That should be down in there somewhere. Wire management, I feel, could be better on this. Oh, I see, that's locked into there, but like this cap pack won't lock in there. But this one wire does lock into the front. There's just not enough room to clip the wire with the cap pack in there. So I'll probably just zip tie these things together. What does that thing say? Why is it giving me a barcode there? Like to scan that thing. Let's go to camera. Let's see. There we go. Arrma RC. Spectrum. And it brings you to our cookies. This site uses cookies. Accept cookies, I guess. Arrma brushless ESC. So all it's doing is it's not telling me anything except Arrma 150 amp smart ESC V2 3S through 6S dual IC5s. Quick link to manual and support, optional parts. So it's literally just sending you right over to the what ESC is in there. And if you want to buy one, you can add it to cart. Pay in 4 interest-free payments of 40 bucks. So 480, that's 160 bucks for that thing. RC Club points earned on this item. Show at checkout. So manual and support, I have no idea what that link's for, but it's given us a link. I guess you can watch a video. Seems like they're doing this on a lot of stuff.
Spectrum has always focused on making cutting-edge radio control technology.
Oh, can't go that way. So it's gonna showing us the Spectrum products. That's about it. Nothing to do with this RC.
Spectrum unveils the latest addition to our smart technology ecosystem: the Arrma Surface and the Avian Air electronic speed controllers. Using Spectrum smart ESCs, drivers and pilots will be better connected without having to install extra components that all work independently of each other. There is no need for extra wires, modules, or links.
Yeah, there's enough wires in it.
Provides a one-wire solution for displaying a multitude of valuable telemetry data. Pair your smart ESC with a Spectrum smart battery and it can deliver.
I don't know. More gimmicks. The upper arms, I mean, the arms look long. Shocks feel good. It actually feels really good. Long travel before it even hits that chassis, and I mean, I'm pushing, so that feels really good. EXB top plate, S665, new steering servo that I haven't seen before. The on-off switch is definitely inside the body with no way to get to it to turn it on and off, and it's got this funky, well, I guess it's not funky, but it's got this, like, oh, it already popped it. Look, that's not gonna last. Are you guys seeing that? I'll zoom in. Look, it's got 2 posts and the pin is supposed to sit in one of the posts, but look, that's kind of cheesy. It's not mounted down firmly at all. I can see that not lasting too long. But we're gonna get it out and run it. It's telling us not to throw these plastics in the trash bin. Battery straps. It does give you a tether, another body tether back here. So overall, we're gonna give this thing a rip. And it does have a long upper chassis brace. It doesn't swivel at all. Looks like it's in there tight. And this front one is not even straight. It's kinked off to the side. The rear one's kicked off to the other side, but it's definitely not going to rattle. So, heat sink and fan on the motor. You'd like to see cooling fans. The center drive shaft is offset to one side, so it's not straight. And in the past, that's always created an issue with some RC cars. The pinion is really tiny that's in there. There is washers on the top motor screws. Careful with these adjusting screws up here. Does it have the bottom screw? No, it looks like just the top. I don't see a hole going through. Yeah, there's no hole going through for a bottom screw to adjust the motor. And it does slide. Overall, I mean, it looks like typical Arrma. And as you can see, where it slips in, there is a hole. So it is going to come through. It does capture that little weak thing, and there is another bumper support up here. The front impact bumper, that's pretty good to support the other bumper. Looks pretty good. Sway bars front and rear. Look at the size of that ring on that rear bumper. That thing is huge. They put some anti-rattle pads on the pins, which is good because that's going to probably stop the body from rattling. B16 rocks. Don't know what that's about. No wheelie bar. Don't see a provision for a wheelie bar. But overall, we're going to give this thing a rip and see how it does. See how well this body locking system does, and if the body's going to be easy to go on and off constantly after we crash it a few times. Is it going to be hard? There we go. Well, what do you guys think? Is it going to be the big rock or the big flop? We'll find out. Stay tuned. I am excited for the big rock. And I did get it in the darker color. The dark gray or silver or whatever they're calling it. Gunmetal. Because I like the black big rock that I have. The 3S big rock. So I figured this would fit perfect. Body doesn't seem to rattle. It is locked into the sides when you put it on. So definitely an innovative and cool looking body on this one. I must say, a lot of ground clearance on this one. I do like. It's one thing I didn't like about the Creighton. And the shocks feel really stiff on this one. Stiffer than most. But we'll see. We're going to get it out, rip. Are they going to come out with a trailer that locks into this? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But it does look cool. Stay tuned for the running video. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching.